Heat. Welcome. You are now tuned into the EPB podcast. As usual, it's your boy Matt Marshall with my boy, the unmistakable, mystical, magical, Portuguese Ghanaian brother, George Blamo in the building. And again, a special guest, not a new guest, but a special guest from way back when. I think it might have been even called the NoHo Bros back when we were potting.
It was.
Yes.
It was.
Welcome back, my boy Cam Sharif.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Welcome back.
Thank you, man.
Yo,
thank you, man.
I don't think I asked you on any other podcast, but give us your background a little bit. I wanted to clear that up in my head for my boy.
Yeah, so I was born in Germany. Played in Leverkusen, and then under the academy squad.
Just small ting, Leverkusen, a little team.
Obviously, I wasn't good enough.
Bro.
Obviously,
that's some big ting right there.
That's a big thing.
Obviously, I wasn't good enough. So then but then we moved to Burbank.
Yes.
When I was 11.
Directly from Germany to Burbank.
Germany to Burbank.
Okay.
Yeah. I got family out here, so.
And you're Persian. That's
Persian.
Okay.
I'm Persian ethnicity, born in Germany, and then raised in Cali, man.
Raised in LA, boy.
LA boy, Valley boy, right here, man.
Who's your favorite Iranian player?
Ooh, it's tough to say,
that is
but
tough.
I have to say with Ali Daei, we was at one point number one international scorer until CR7 took over. But
really?
Yeah, he was not. We gave him a nice little shout out, so I'd probably say him.
Yeah, R.I.P.
All right, well, you're still playing.
He's still playing?
Oh, he is?
No, he's not playing.
No, he said who's still playing?
Oh, there's not many good players.
It's like Zidane Iqbal. I'm telling you, that's the only one I can think of.
Taremi. Watch.
Yeah.
Ooh, FC Porto right there.
Porto.
Shout out.
He always wants to shout out that Porto stuff too.
Hey, shout out to FC Porto, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you know what? Taremi is actually pretty good.
Thank you. Tell this man. He be thinking I'm talking all the time.
Hey, no, he had like 20 goals, like 10 assists, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I'm sleep.
No, he's pretty good, bro.
So we're going to see. I have tickets to USA versus Iran.
He's actually not bad, bro.
And we should see. I will let you guys know live. I will call you immediately and say, hey, I was wrong.
He's actually not bad, bro.
Unless he gets handled by by Tyler Adams and
bro, he shits on club teams on the fucking Champions League. What are you talking about?
Listen, I don't even watch it, so I got it. You're right. Once I see it, I'll see it to believe it.
He's a good
player, I will be seeing
live.
I'm seeing it.
Hey, he's good, bro. I'm not no cap, man. He's actually good.
That boy's
man.
silky, bro.
Okay, now we're off the Iran train. We got a good show today. We got a lot to talk about, bro. We had some great games this weekend. We're only going to touch on a few. Lewandowski and Barcelona jumping out of the Champions League. We definitely got to talk about this. Also, tell our audience which team you support.
It's hard to say.
Don't
man.
say it like that. You know you love these
I
boys.
love Borussia Dortmund. We produce players. Moneyball right here.
Moneyball Academy.
We drop $1 million on a player. We sell him for $100 million.
Definitely.
Dembele, we bought him for $5 million. Sold him for $100.
Tell him.
You know what I mean? Sancho free next season.
Fuck him. Don't
sold
name
him for $100.
100.
We just produced Bellingham. We spent 20. What's he worth now? 150.
Yes.
Ooh man.
We had
Sancho.
Aubameyang.
Sancho too.
Back. Sancho,
Dembele, Aubameyang.
And then you have those between players, those like Hummels who get sold, then come back, then get sold.
Hummels, Götze, Gundogan. All these players.
What's my boy's name?
Don't forget Gudowan, bro.
Hakimi too. He was there too.
I love how as a Dortmund fan, I love that you love him because when we play FIFA, we play with this dude. He plays with Dortmund. Like everybody's got PSG.
They're one of my favorites.
They're fun. But you don't even have to caveat it, bro. We all know Dortmund's produces the best of the best. You know what I mean?
Hey, we got one Champions League, man.
And you got a Champions League.
More than PSG and Man City, man.
More than PSG and Man City.
Combined.
Facts on facts.
Let's go.
My son said pum pum pum.
But I do love Man U, though. I do love Man U.
And Man United you like to support, too.
Okay. Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. We got these two Man U boys.
Yo, you got to bring him on
the...
You got to come to the podcast more often.
Yes.
We were chopping it up earlier, man. We both love our boy from Portugal, man. Rafael Leao.
Who is
Let's
not
go.
coming to Man U. I just want y'all to be honest with yourselves. Rafael Leao, the last place he wants to go to is Man U.
Then he'll go to Real Madrid, bro.
I think he would be great at Real Madrid, except Vinicius is already there.
You can put him with Vinicius.
Any winger should just chill. Like Vinicius got that thing like.
Yeah, any winger needs to just And Rodrigo is slowly and let him do one thing well at the World Cup. If he plays, right? Well, I mean he'll get in for a little bit. And that's what I'm saying. He just needs to go. But you're right. Like, I don't know. But I don't know. Like Anthony, that right wing position is still up for grabs
nice.
on the.
Anthony's nice.
Yeah,
man.
Anthony's nice.
He's
but
nice.
I don't. Yeah, and he's scoring goals for Man United right now. But we'll see.
He's nice.
Time will tell. Chill. You had enough of the spinny spin? Chelsea.
Oh.
First of all, Rafa Leao, that's the closest team he's really coming to is Chelsea. So y'all Portuguese loving boys, y'all better watch out because we got a Champions League coming if Rafa comes. We did. So I did tell you we might as well just go ahead and start with some of the Premier League games we've seen. We've got some highlights going on. We might as well start with it. I am not talking Chelsea today. I'm not. I don't care to talk about that shit. It just
wait. The coach left the team.
Bro, Graham Potter.
We gotta talk about this. You don't want to talk about it.
There's nothing to talk about. It just didn't make sense. They just like Brighton didn't do well. We played awful. It was bad D, not good O. It was bad D.
You watched the same game?
Oh my god!
I don't think
we got highlights.
I mean,
somewhere.
he did say he didn't even watch the game. So I mean,
no lie. I woke up Saturday morning. It was already like Halloween preparations, and it was like 9 a.m. The game had started at 7. I saw the score accidentally, and I said, "Fuck this."
It's good thing you didn't watch the game. Bro.
We're gonna move.
It's a good thing you didn't watch the game.
Yeah,
I watched highlights.
You would have canceled your party.
Facts.
We would have not been celebrating. What other games do we have going on? Hold up. Let's talk about the game. And you know what? I want to start this like per podcast. I want to like pick one game, and it can be MLS, anything, any game around the world, and dub it.
Did you say MLS?
Dub it the game of the week. What are y'all talking about? Did y'all not just see LAFC get the Western Conference Championship? I know it sounds like basketball, but win that Western Conference Championship, and now we're on the way to the MLS Cup.
You got season tickets.
I'm a season ticket holder. We out here. LA. Don't let this Atlanta United fool you. I am from Atlanta originally, so I'm still repping. But I'm an LAFC fan all the way.
We did go to LAFC game together.
We did. You had the time of your life, didn't you?
That was a good time.
LAFC, Bank of California Stadium,
that was
best stadium in LA.
Right now, I was in Tijuana. They had me. Bro, my manager took me to the game because his nephew's on the drums. Nigga, I went to watch a game. He got a mariachi band. He got moving to the left. I'm like, dog, I'm trying to.
Wait, were you in the supporter section?
Bro, I think it's called Somos 32.
Yes, 3252.
They're crazy over there.
They are crazy. It's the standing section. It's the largest standing section of any stadium in the West Coast.
They're hooligans.
And they are a certified hooligan.
Wow.
But it also kind of gives you an idea of the makeup and the population density of Latinos in LA. LA is Latino. Like let's not kid ourselves. And we all know it. But that's kind of a point of this podcast. Like I want people to know not only in America and not only in LA, but specifically we have people of all cultures, creeds, and races who love soccer, who are American, who grew up American. You know what I mean? So yes, but the Latinos love their soccer, and they are out at LAFC in droves.
They roll deep. I mean,
and you know the chants are in Spanish.
I mean, when
dale, black and gold.
I mean, when USA plays Mexico in Rose Bowl, it's a home field advantage for Mexico.
Home field, it's Mexican advantage.
That's why USA will play in like Columbus or somewhere.
Exactly, they're playing like Chicago. Like there's not none of these things there.
You be having your wands though.
What?
Come on, we got this boy in Juan. I swear.
Juanitos.
This man, bro.
You've not met him, I guess. Yeah, you just met him.
You Mexican, bro. Like, just support you where you come from.
My guy's calling my guy out on the podcast.
Oh man,
I'm a real person.
But it's real. It is real, and I do notice it. And I notice that a lot. I mean, it's in all cultures, but specifically, I've noticed it highest in Asian and Mexican, specifically Mexican culture, where it's like you come to America, say you're second generation or something. Your parents don't want you to have no ties to your culture, your history, your heritage. They want you to be American and not be a hoodlum and I've noticed that not with all Asian cultures, but specifically like Filipinos. Like a lot of second generation Filipinos don't know shit about Tagalog, don't know shit about their culture. And I always thought that was interesting. And then I dated a Filipino and she explained that to me. That's just kind of how they roll.
It's like just trying to get acclimated.
Yeah, you're here now. Yeah. Don't try to be otherized.
Right. You want to be us, like we. Yeah,
exactly.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And maybe you can hide behind it. Like some people can't hide behind it just based on what you look like. You can't go, I'm other. No, motherfucker.
That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
At least me, right? I'm a little lighter compared to like a original like African man, especially Ghanaians. Ghanaians be dark.
Ghanaians are dark.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
Nigerians too.
Yeah, Nigerians.
Say, hey, I'm American. They look at you like, bro, what?
That's what you know. What Ghanaian did that? Who is darker skinned than you are? Freddie Adu. Freddie Adu came over. He was like, "Yeah, dude, I like JoJo and shit like that."
Yeah, that's right,
bro. He got like, so what do you call it? What do you call it on like in social media where they like ban you, but like shadow banned or you got like shadow canceled or something.
Oh man, Freddie Adu.
They didn't want none of that.
You mean Freddie Adu?
What happened to his career?
Bro, Freddie, man.
Wait, you talking about Freddie Adu was 14 for like 4 years?
Yes, Freddie Adu came over at 18 and then played 4 years at IMG Academy on the U14.
But he was 14 for like 5 years, right?
We're joking, but I really do want to do like a
Johnny the Champ.
Oh man,
I want to do a little expose on Freddie Adu because his story is super interesting. Like it's like what happened, like what really happened, and the truth of the matter is it's what you see every day in England. Like
you know what
you get young boys who are hyped up and they are just not that good, and
people get hyped up.
Dog. $1 million contract from Nike at in 2002.
Was it DC United, right?
At DC United.
He was like the first, no?
One of the first.
It was probably the biggest
the first soccer player, the first like American soccer player. I think. Yeah. I'm sure like Cristiano had Nike contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but again, this was 2002. This was pre-Cristiano. Yeah. Was Freddie Adu. So
no, I mean he was like the first US that was kind of like
who got that kind of money.
Well, I mean they were saying he's the next Messi. Like
dog, Pele was in commercials.
Yeah,
with him.
Yeah, that's right, Pele.
That's so interesting. I didn't even want to talk about that today, but we are gonna have an episode. What happened?
Freddie Adu, man. You should bring him here. He's probably around the corner.
When I played in college, I played against his brother. His brother played at George Mason University, which was in our DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and we played against him. And his brother was pretty good. He scored a goal on my freshman year. I think we're same year.
But you were a center back then,
and I was a center back.
So he scored on you?
He did not score on me. He did not. No, it was an outside shot, and we had a keeper in goal. We called him shopkeeper, because his ass wasn't keeping nothing. He was just shelving goals for everybody else. Anyway,
jeez,
there's a lot going on.
That goalie, I can't wait till he listens to this.
You know who you are when we. No, I'm just playing. Wow. But let's get back to what. So before you guys tailed off on that MLS, that shade a little bit, I want to nominate a game every week, and we'll just call it the game of the week. And so from all of the games that you've watched this weekend, and obviously we can't watch everything, but what would you nominate as the game of the week? What was like the most interesting, exciting, whatever game?
For me, it was Liverpool Leeds.
Boom. Yeah. Same. That game was.
For me, it was
crazy.
Tottenham, Bournemouth.
Well, we ain't gonna listen to your game. You're outnumbered already 2-1.
Yeah, I understand.
Tottenham and who? Tottenham what?
They were down 3-0 and they came back.
They did come back. It was a good game.
See what I'm saying?
It was a good game. But that Leeds versus Liverpool, which is like no defense united, both teams. Those teams are. Yo, they just up and down.
That was a good game.
It was exciting.
It was a good game. I saw the highlights.
It'll touch on what we were saying earlier about Salah. So
yes. Well, I mean,
let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. You brought it up. What was the ESPN Instagram thing you saw? It said something like,
one man said, "When are we finally going to say that Mane is the one that was running Liverpool and not Salah?" Like I've been saying for the last 5 years.
Bayern Munich, man.
Like I've been saying.
Yeah, man. Salah, to me, and I was saying this earlier with him, like most overrated player I've ever seen.
Dog. It's tough to argue, but it's but he's also a good player, so it's very tough to.
He's good, but he's not like what everyone makes him to be.
Because he learned to hone his skill. You should have seen Salah at Chelsea, bro.
I saw him.
He was not this Salah.
Yes, he was.
So he
just never scored.
Period. That's the difference between a great player and a player.
Then he went to Roma,
learned how to shoot,
scored a little bit,
get in product.
Then came to Liverpool, where he had a cast that it was like, okay, let's just kick the ball forward.
For sure.
And you can tap it in.
But I'll also say
goals don't look.
I mean,
no, he's got those outside foot kind of Robin-esque curlers.
Hey.
Robin's, I know, and no disrespect. Robin's the god. No disrespect.
Man. But they're not even the same
sentence,
man. Come on.
Robin?
Bro,
Robin is a legend, bro.
I want next time you watch Salah play, think about how difficult it is to run at that speed and again, because he never did this.
As a lefty, I'm gonna tell you, he plays like any other left-footed player that
he definitely plays like.
He goes one way. He cuts in.
Yes,
but he's not fast. He doesn't have the best.
What? You don't think Mo Salah is fast?
Not who's him or Mane? Who's faster?
I think they're the same. I think actually Salah is faster than Mane.
No.
I think Mane is shiftier and quicker, but I think no. Interesting.
Salah has never scored any big games, man. He only scores against small teams.
I can't corroborate that, but I don't. I
his
do not
stats
agree
are,
with that.
No, his
I
stats,
gotta find.
Look, his stats are good, but like he's not
Champions League. What has he done?
nothing.
He's won one. Shit, he won one. He
didn't win it.
No, he didn't win it. But I mean, they were there.
That was money.
That was, bro. I mean,
give Mane his respect. I'm tired.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like everything that's happening to Liverpool this year is because Mane left, and he's laughing. He's literally laughing, bro.
He's gonna win Champions League this year too. Wow.
That ass.
I listen.
Oh, man.
Listen. I have no. Honestly, I love Mane. I think Mane has always been a good player. I think he's great for Bayern right now for sure too. But that is classic Bayern. Let me just cop this world beater for 30 mil.
And then in like 2 years
they'll sell him for like 100 mil. Yeah, they'll sell him to Madrid for some.
They did Thiago. Oh, let me go get Thiago from Barca.
Yes.
And then sell him for more. Oh, let me go get Robin, sell him for more. That's just how they do it, man.
But the fitness program that they have in Bayern is amazing.
Yeah, Bundesliga itself, man.
These players really are a pinnacle of fitness.
Hey, and just to add to this, and again, I love Mane, and I actually rate Mane over Salah.
Yeah.
ESPN UK. This is a tweet from them. This is the quickest thing I could find. Against Big Six teams in the Premier League, he has 32 goals and 10 assists. So it's not like he's doing nothing. Now, again, I am sure Mane's got also a high number.
But it's not about just scoring. It's about impact. Like Mane.
10 assists, 32 goals. I'm sure. And again, it's not. I want y'all to recognize that even though Mane is a top dog and we're seeing clearly him missing from Liverpool, that it doesn't mean that it's Salah who is just garbage. The rest of the team is garbage. Yeah. Actually, Salah is the only one who's keeping them afloat for me.
Nigga, Firmino, stop playing my guy.
Firmino's not scoring. Well, no, he's scoring. He's scoring. Yeah. He's scoring goals. He's scoring goals. But like for me, yes.
Come on, man.
No, we looked this up last week. You're right.
The team has declined, no doubt.
The team has declined. Virgil van Dijk has declined. I mean, they lost Wijnaldum 2 years ago. There's a lot of factors that have changed this team's makeup.
Team. I mean, Milner's still playing.
I'll say, give Van Dijk like at least the next year. I guarantee you, he moves better. I'm telling you, he just came back too soon.
He is back early. Premier League stats for 31-year-old Firmino, and we all kind of still have that in our back of our heads. Brazilians kind of decline after what, 29, 28?
28, 29.
But he's got 11 matches, and that's the other thing. He's not playing as much either. He's splitting time with Nunez and stuff because he came back from injury. Yeah. But he's been out of form for so long. But in 11 matches, he scored 6 goals and 3 assists. So he's doing his thing.
Yes.
It's not bad. I mean,
give my man his flowers.
The thing is, like, Mane is he won the African Cup. You know, Salah hasn't done it.
That is true, and he won it over Salah.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're gonna do well in the World Cup, dog. It's again, but again, I don't even think it's fair to compare them.
Sleeper team right there.
Senegal sleeper. Sure. That is a sleeper team.
That's quarterfinals.
Sure.
They're going quarterfinals. I got them going quarters.
Ooh, we might have to look at the brackets. We're gonna have a podcast episode, and I need you to be back for that one, where we actually go through the brackets and do some real predictions.
He's good. I'm telling you, his impact.
Mane's impact is
what did Liverpool
no
change is they used to press real high, and Mane was the one that started it.
Yeah.
And he left, and the team just because it wasn't like Henderson has declined. They all got worse, obviously.
Yeah.
But it started from the top.
But Henderson declined. But you brought in Thiago, you brought in Artur, you brought in motherfucking Fabinho. Yeah, Artur's hurt.
We had this discussion in the past. I think I may have to give you the flowers. Thiago might be a little overrated,
bro.
I think so.
He's got time.
Can we look at games when Thiago is not? No.
Thiago,
please look that stat up.
Thiago has probably the silkiest, smoothest touch I've ever seen.
Yes.
Or in a long time. But I mean, we had this discussion many times.
It's sexy in highlights on Instagram.
Yeah, both bugging.
What?
But
what?
Thiago is that guy.
He's
comparing
great.
Liverpool's record.
I love
he might have actually seen this. And again, I can't fully corroborate this because I'm looking it up on the spot. But from planetfootball.com, which seems relatively, certified, it says. Just watch. With Thiago starting, Liverpool's played 9, won 9. Goals 425. Goals per game 2.7.
But without, what's his without?
Without Thiago, played 20, won 11, drawn 7, lost 2.
Yo, I'm telling you.
That was in 2021.
No, Thiago's great. I mean, look, this is my theory.
Nah, bro.
I'll tell you why.
I don't even. These stats don't even mean shit to me.
Oh, well, then why would you read it?
You played 9 and you won 9.
But here's my thing, like.
That's it.
This is my reasoning why. Because Bayern, what they do is they always sell 1 year early, then 1 year too late.
Smart.
Why did they get rid of Thiago? He was in his prime.
No, he wanted to leave. He wanted a new challenge.
So that's the thing. Like,
why he didn't do enough at Bayern to warrant a new challenge.
He won everything he could have at Bayern.
Not the Champions League.
He didn't win Champions League at Bayern.
Yes, he did. His last year, he won Champions League. Look that shit up.
Oh yeah, with maybe with the coach that after.
That was against PSG. Van Ginkel.
No.
Who was the?
Jupp Heynckes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
won
That's
it.
right. That's it.
Was he on that team when they won?
Was he on that team?
When's the last year
here's
Bayern
the issue
won?
though. We can't even remember if he was on that team.
He was.
Who was playing midfield for PSG in that final? You can tell me. It was probably Verratti. It was probably
it was
Rabiot and
it was Verratti, Rabiot, and the German Draxler.
Nah, Draxler didn't start.
Draxler didn't start.
He didn't start. It was probably Verratti and what's the brother's name? Idrissa Gana Gueye. Like
he wasn't playing.
No, he wasn't playing.
Okay,
he was on the team, but
here we go. 2020 Champions League.
No, that's not when he wasn't on that team. He wasn't on that team.
Gueye or Thiago?
Thiago wasn't on that team.
We gonna find out right now.
No, for sure he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No.
In 2020, right?
Boateng, Alaba, Davies, Kimmich, Thiago, Goretzka, Gnabry, Mueller, Coman, and Lewandowski.
I know what I'm talking
versus
No, Thiago, I love Thiago, man. But I'm just saying, like,
fuck that guy.
I've always said, hey,
he's overrated, bro. He's overrated.
I've seen this man live.
Oh, he's got.
Okay, I haven't seen him live.
Maybe I'm a little biased.
Hey, like I said from the.
That's why. Plug.
I did a commercial with him with Audi.
Okay.
This man, not only is he one of the nicest people I've ever met.
I can see that,
bro.
Yeah.
His skill.
Oh, it's unreal.
Like, bro, like.
Oh, his skill is no. His skill is unmatched.
But I'm saying, bro, his vision.
Oh, unmatched.
When you get.
You know what? It might be too. Maybe Liverpool's team doesn't fit his type of game.
There's no way.
Henderson doesn't touch the ball like Thiago.
True.
Like Thiago in Barca, he could touch. In Bayern, he touch. Liverpool don't play that tiki-taka.
Y'all need to put some respect on Captain Henderson's name, though.
Shut up.
Y'all need to put some respect.
He's Maguire. Get out of here. He's on that same status. Fuck out of here.
Maguire saved y'all, by the way. He kept y'all in it this last game.
Did he? Are you sure?
Are
you sure? Yeah, a few crazy headers.
Are you sure? Or was it De Gea?
It was De Gea.
But yeah, going back to Liverpool, like Mane started the press.
Yes.
You know?
I can. Yes.
And Firmino.
Yeah.
And Salah, kind of. But like, but like,
y'all hoeing Salah.
But like, Salah's overrated, man. Till the day I'm always gonna say.
I agree with that though. Mane has such industry, and I'm even seeing it on Bayern. Like the guy is hustling, and when you have Alphonso Davies, who actually runs out of position very often,
all the time.
I'm like, why are you playing right wing, sir? You are a left wing back.
When you have that much speed, you can play anywhere.
When you got speed like that, you can. But Mane really does that work rate too, and fills in. Anytime he just goes off on these Bayern ones.
He was saying it earlier, man. Bundesliga, especially Bayern, their fitness coach, their physio, they do things differently.
Crazy.
Like Goretzka goes there and he puts on like 20 pounds of muscle. Like Davies got jacked.
Goretzka also lost his hair very quickly. I'm thinking they're putting HGH in.
That's possible. I mean,
some shit in Bayern because there's no way. Even Thiago got fucking jacked. He like got
Davies.
Yeah,
I mean, Lewandowski. He left Dortmund. He goes. I mean, it's different out there.
I'm not seeing it in Leroy Sané though. He don't look very.
Maybe he doesn't want to add the weight because it'll slow him down. You know, but.
Yeah, he is super quick.
But you know,
I agree with you though. Mane, and if Mane has a good year, both with Bayern, which is looking.
And I think Klopp is a little ego too. I love the guy, man, but I mean, like, you gotta buy some new players, man.
Well, that's what I've been telling. I've been telling George, and I told you this at first off screen or off camera. Like we underestimate how much Klopp wants to run his team like Pep. I say this every podcast, and Klopp thinks that he can interchange his players like Pep does, like where it's like no Bernardo, but Mahrez.
But he doesn't have the squad like that.
You don't have the squad, and that's what I think. Obviously, Mane is a huge piece, but also if Salah was missing and it was Mane and the rest of these bandits, I think they would decline too. They were not.
But they wouldn't be as this bad, bro.
I mean, this is real bad. But I think this is a defense thing.
It's a defense, but midfield too, man. Like Fabinho is not the same.
No,
Henderson.
Yeah, and you're right.
James Miller's still playing. I mean, come on.
I think Thiago is more of
the one on the team.
That's facts. But I mean, like you gotta like add some more, like add a little bit
some real. And it's not Darwin Núñez who's gonna get it to you.
I mean, like you need like some horses.
Sure Luis Diaz,
you need some horses on that team that run, man. They don't run.
But
their midfield was industry. Like Wijnaldum is not Thiago.
Wijnaldum was great.
Yes, Wijnaldum was box to box.
He regrets leaving that
running
team.
Forward. Yeah, bro. He is literally
more than Coutinho might be. When Coutinho probably.
I don't think Coutinho would have survived on this.
Coutinho couldn't live with himself.
Where would Coutinho play if you have Mane?
I mean, in his prime, he was great, man. But like, he's like, I'm gonna leave.
But again, this type of team,
he would drop probably more into the midfield.
He would have to be a midfielder. Which could have worked. He could have been like what Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain was supposed to be.
I mean, it's like
one of
you
those
could
guys
have
who shoots from
Coutinho
outside the box.
Could have Coutinho and Thiago together. Can you imagine that? Oof.
But again, if Thiago played on a Barcelona, or which he did, but if he played right now on Barcelona or plays on City, I think his actual skill set will show through. Unfortunately, when he does those little sexy, cute touches, but the way Liverpool play is like diagonal 50-yard ball to Trent on the right side, like he's not in that. He's just there to be a manager, and quite frankly, he's not a defensive midfielder. So
I mean, they gotta change up a little bit too, man.
Yeah, Klopp's gotta switch that shit.
The left back, he's not the same what he was.
Somebody bet me.
And Robertson is not the same anymore.
Yeah, Robertson.
Matip ain't the same anymore.
I mean, Matip was never. Really,
I don't even know.
Always needed that middle center back position.
Gomez ain't it. I mean,
Gomez never
cost him a goal the other day.
Yeah, never was it. But Van Dijk is the biggest piece to me. He is literally not the same.
He's not the same, but he's coming back from an injury. But it doesn't help when
he's been coming back for 2 years, bro. Like
it doesn't.
At some point,
it doesn't help when your midfield and forward aren't the same players, man. It's a team game.
Yeah,
it's not a one-man show unless it's Mane. You know.
Some players just
are just irreplaceable.
I mean, look at it. He goes to Bayern, and now Bayern is a power. I mean, they've always been good, but
Bayern look good. Bayern, what are Bayern's Champions League odds to you?
Very high.
Because people aren't even talking
German
about them.
team.
They're kind of a sleeper.
Germans are made for tournaments, bro.
Yeah, I agree
World Cup, Euro Cup, Champions League, Europa League.
Right.
Germans are always there, bro. They're always there.
I think
always there.
I'm praying for Bayern PSG final.
Ooh, rematch.
Yeah. I would love that. With these two new teams, that would be so fun to watch.
I mean, when are we gonna call out Pep, man? I mean, you win the Premier League, so what?
What you mean call him out? There's nothing to call out.
Go win a Champions League.
There's nothing to call out. He hasn't won
shit
yet.
Without Messi.
That's what I'm saying, man. Wait.
Dog, you've come to the right podcast. Bro, we call Pep out all the time.
He didn't win with Bayern Champions League. That's what they got him. He won the Bundesliga
He won everything. He won everything.
Bundesliga is Bayern's
and that was
year.
right? That was before that, who won the treble.
And then
crazy.
So then it's like you go to Man City, you have the billionaire owner. Mm-hmm. You have a superstar squad. Why can't you win a Champions League?
Say that again. He got a how much owner?
Billions.
And he's still trash.
Yeah, we have both of us, and it's tough because it's tough to just have us talk about Pep because we have a particular.
No, I mean like he's accomplished everything.
He's a great coach.
He's a great coach. I mean, he kind of made Tiki Taka what it is now. You know, I mean, I respect the guy, but. You gotta win Champions League, man. That's what it matters, bro.
You're gonna keep scratching that head and lose.
More than you believe. More than you believe.
We can't replace him.
We're never gonna lose.
Wait, we can't replace Aguero. We can't replace him.
We can replace him. But here's Haaland.
Who's like.
Speaking of Haaland, Haaland's hurt right now. And I was gonna look at on this show how bad this thing is.
Did you call this shit?
Bro.
Oh my God, he called it.
Thank you.
Yo, he dead ass call.
We're not there yet, but I mean, everybody was so hype on Haaland. So hype, and obviously you're a Dortmund fan. Like you knew what was up.
Used to getting hurt,
but
I mean, I'm used to it. I mean, exactly. I'm used to my players leaving, you know. But the one guy I really hate the most is like the ones that joined Bayern, man. You can't leave us to Bayern, man. And then you come back. That just hurts more.
That's
man.
ugly, bro.
Like Lewandowski, like that was probably the worst business we did because he left for free.
He left for free, and he went to Bayern, and
you know. But Haaland, but you were the one that was saying Bundesliga players don't adapt well in Premier League.
I haven't.
Haaland goes and scores like 20 goals, man.
Yeah, but they're not. That's not even Premier League what they're playing. They're just playing Pep Tiki Taka, something different. And again, and it does not. And this is what I told George, and this is why he's like saying you're right. I said Haaland is going to do so great in this system. He is going to score goals.
He's gonna get his chances.
Leicester City, you watch out. But when it comes to Champions League games or big games, as we saw even against Liverpool, who is garbage right now, he is not going to show out the way everybody thinks he is.
How many goals does he have in Champions League right now?
He's not going to take over. Shit, that's a great question.
2, I think.
So he's got 2 or 3 goals in Champions League. That's not bad. I mean,
and Haaland has 5 goals in 4 matches. This year.
Man, so you can't. So take that back
17
from
goals
Champions
in 11
League
matches.
match.
But again, no. They've been running. You saw their group. They've been running through Champions League. I'm saying important games, big games. He needs to show up. And I also said, and this is why he said I was right. I also said he is 1 injury away from being on a serious decline. And
he's like 21, man.
I'm telling you, bro. That pressure busts people. Look at Marcus Rashford. When people think you are this, you're not going to.
No, but Rashford wasn't like what Haaland was doing.
No, for sure.
Rashford was pure talent, but he doesn't have the size. He doesn't have the size and power like Haaland. Haaland doesn't have the most greatest skill, man. He's just he's big, strong.
He didn't even want to touch the ball. Yeah, he didn't want to touch the ball unless it's going to goal.
He's the perfect striker, bro.
Yeah.
Give him the ball in the 18 or inside the box with KDB, it's a goal, bro.
It's a goal every time.
It's a goal every time, man. I mean, what's Nunez doing? Nothing.
Yeah.
Didn't they spend more money on Nunez than him?
Definitely did.
I think they did.
It was like 150.
No.
Yeah, man. Liverpool beat
Benfica eating right now, and they still trash.
Hey, Portugal, Benfica, Porto, Sporting.
In the immediate aftermath of the game.
You know what? Portugal and Bundesliga, they be producing talents left and right, man.
For sure.
If I was a scout in England, I'm going to go to those 2 countries and find these players for $5 million, spend ball out.
Bring them over here, ball out.
They got so many players in Sporting Lisbon and Benfica and Porto, man. They just need an opportunity, man. Where's that? What's the homeboy's name that plays for Liverpool? He's from
Benfica.
Right, there you go.
Which one? Who? Nunes?
No, Nunes. What about the other one?
Diaz. Luis Diaz. He's from Porto. Porto. Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. But again, they not doing nothing right now. I don't know. Is that
Diaz
what you
was
want?
doing thing, but the thing is,
Diaz came in and really was doing his thing.
Diaz was doing his thing, bro.
Yeah, no. I mean,
yeah.
Liverpool need to change the team, man.
So look, there's eerily no real news on Haaland's injury other than he's not going to play in this Champions League week game against Sevilla.
He doesn't need to play.
Which he doesn't need to play.
Tomorrow, right?
He doesn't need to play. Yeah, they play. No, they play Wednesday.
Wednesday.
He doesn't need to play.
They don't need to play.
So why play him?
They don't need to play him. But then you saw that video.
That man
that
was
video
limping,
online.
boy.
Did you see it of him limping?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boy, that did not look
aggressive.
good.
No, he gets the way he plays. He does get. I mean, he got injured in Dortmund too.
Yeah.
So I mean, but when you're that type of dynamic player, you're gonna get injured.
Yeah.
There's not many Messis and Ronaldos who never get injured. Those
Yeah.
guys are different. Everyone gets injured. Mbappe gets injured. Neymar is always injured.
For sure.
So I mean, Drogba was never injured.
Yeah, Drogba didn't get injured much, but
it's rare. I mean,
Yeah, but again,
best ability is availability.
This is the guy I got that term from. He was the very first one to say it on this podcast.
That's 6 years ago. But it is true, man. No matter how good you are, if you don't play, then what's the point?
Yeah.
We're
gonna have to keep.
But Haaland is great, man. It's great.
Yeah.
It just hurts me when all my players leave, man.
I want to ask you. I'm going to ask you some questions about who you would rather have, but let's get through. We got a couple of lists of things to go through.
Let's go.
Let's touch, since we're still in kind of the Germany thought process or the big Dortmund former strikers. Lewandowski, Barca got thrashed all throughout the Champions League. They are finally out. Is Lewandowski leaving Bayern still justified, regardless of how bad Barca is right now?
Me personally, I think Bayern wanted to get rid of him.
Okay, so you said, they get rid of dudes early. How much did they get for him?
I don't know,
20 million, 50
million.
Did they really get paid though? Where is that money coming from?
Who, from Bayern?
Barcelona got bread.
Barca is they're cooking their books somehow.
No, they got loaned, but they're in debt. They're
in so much
all
debt.
These players that they were buying, I still don't understand. They have no money.
They're taking it from Frankie de Jong's salary.
Spotify.
Yeah, exactly. Spotify. Just OVO something real quick.
Let's talk about that Drake loss. Boy.
The jerseys were clean though. I will say that. That was clean.
Those are clean, man. But Lewandowski, he's good for Barca. He's great for Barca.
Classico.
He's great for Barca.
He was good for Barca.
But if you were Bayern, You sell Lewandowski and Mane, you wouldn't do that?
50 million. You were right. 50 million.
50 million? Dude, he's like 34, 35, bro.
Yeah.
He's cashing out, man. And they spent 50 on him and 30 on Mane. That's great business.
Yeah.
That's good business.
And yes, that's what they
It's
do,
an
man.
easy, yeah.
And I hate talking about Bayern. Man.
But if you're Lewandowski, are you feeling like fuck I shouldn't have left, regardless of what Bayern's feeling? Or are you feeling like man I'm on to the next?
Dude,
like we'll try to get to Champions League next year.
Would you rather live in Munich or in Barcelona?
Facts.
He chilling, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
he's
won
chilling.
Champions League. He's won it all.
Yeah, he's won it everything.
You know he can't win the Ballon d'Or because they're just gonna give it to Messi.
He got
Yeah.
robbed. Yeah,
So now he's like, oh, maybe I got a chance going.
That's
to
what
Barca.
that's why I think he went to Barca, so he'd get more exposure, I guess,
He's on a
worldwide.
decline, man.
Yeah.
He's not. That,
But yo,
He didn't look like he's declining.
he
though.
did
I'll
his
say
thing.
that.
Look,
Yeah, and he did his
these
thing.
Champions League games, he did his job.
Yeah, he definitely did.
He did his job.
I mean, he's a great forward. He's gonna score his goals.
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
is.
lead La Liga in scores for sure.
Yeah.
He's a great forward, but I mean, he's not gonna regret his decision.
Yeah.
I'd rather live in Barcelona than Munich, man.
Good for you, Louis. That's just less games for you to, better on your knees. Get ready for the World Cup and rest up.
Hey, speaking of that, everyone's gonna be resting for World Cup.
Everybody's gonna be
Yeah.
rested, and some people aren't even going. Like David De Gea, who was left off of the provisional squad for the World Cup. What do you think about that, especially after Man U?
So who's the goalie instead of him?
That's what I'm saying.
They used this guy, Simon Utai or something like that. Simon. Simon.
Spain's not gonna do anything World Cup anyway.
But he's
Don't matter,
Simon
man.
is a really good keeper.
Forgot about Kepa too.
Oh, he's trash.
Kepa's in that sky. Yo, Kepa is elite. I will say that, but I do not want him starting for
He's
Chelsea.
not elite.
Kepa is elite, bro.
Bro,
You
he's
ain't seen these
you
Champions League
miss
games,
Mendy?
huh? I 100% miss Mendy.
He's like
You kidding me?
5'8", man. Kepa.
That's the
ain't
thing.
elite, man.
Kepa's just little
Come on. Man.
compared to like when you see Mendy, he is just
Elite is like Casillas.
Casillas is Kepa's size too, though,
But Casillas.
which makes Casillas more elite.
Casillas is great.
Casillas did it when there was nobody in Spain to be doing
Neuer.
that.
These guys are elite, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Neuer's elite. I'm kind of over Neuer though, to be honest.
I think Ter Stegen is better than Neuer.
I think Ter Stegen's better than Neuer at this point too.
yeah, there's moments,
Yeah, I think I saw
the captain. He's gonna play.
Iker actually
But-
gave his top 5, and
He didn't put Neuer on.
he didn't put Neuer on there.
He's gonna say Casillas 1 through 5.
He
bro.
did no. He said no. He didn't give himself. He said like he did Oblak.
Oblak's a beast.
Oblak's still around, but I don't see Oblak. Like I see Atletico getting their net busted every game. So what do I have to see of Oblak's? Atletico's usually a 1-0 type of team too.
Yeah.
Like they usually keep a clean
because of
sheet.
him.
Yeah, because of him, but they haven't been doing that
They
lately
don't have
too.
the coach, man.
They don't have the legs on defense anymore.
Nah.
Yeah, that's probably true. They do need to refresh that. They were like riding off Godin for like
Godin
however
is a
long.
that's a great center back.
That's a
Atletico
legend.
legend
That's
too.
a legend, bro. That's a legend. There's a lot of legends, but he's one of them for sure.
Unai Simon is that number 1 keeper for Spain
What team does
right
he even
now.
play for? we don't even know what team he
Dude,
plays
that is a good
I will
question.
tell you the only reason I know him is because I'm still pissed about that Portugal-Spain game.
for. Oh.
Oh, he plays for Bilbao.
He made some great,
Athletic club.
fantastic saves. Like he's a really good keeper.
He's a good keeper.
Portugal is semis too.
So they're moving on. David De Gea, like De Gea couldn't get his ass to Real Madrid. He stayed his ass in Manchester, and they said, "Fuck it, we're done with this."
Yeah, I mean,
That's tough. So he's out of the squad. There's other like notables. Paul Pogba out of the World Cup.
Like I said last week.
Allegedly, he might heal up. Spen said, like I said, George knows these injuries, and they do.
he knows them before it's announced.
Before, yeah.
I just be knowing what the diagnosis is.
But I'm just saying, like he tore his meniscus in the summer. I was thinking you'd definitely be back. It's November.
not enough time.
Summer?
It's
What
not
are we,
enough
November? That's
time.
like what, 3 months?
Dog, I mean, people are coming back from Achilles injuries in like 6 months now.
And they
like,
get re-hurt.
yeah.
Who came back in 6 months?
Man, shoot.
People who came
Well, no, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, his took a little longer.
That guy, come on.
Callum Hudson-Odoi, I'm naming Chelsea boys who both had Achilles
They both
injuries.
are irrelevant.
I'm trying to. Ruben is back, baby.
I like Ruben.
Ruben
I think he should be on that national team.
He should be on that national
Over
team.
who?
Over Calvin Phillips or whoever else. Dwayne Dyer.
Calvin's a baller, but he's hurt.
Dog, there's nobody in the English midfield other than Mason Mount who is literally worthwhile.
Bellingham.
Oh yeah, and Jude.
Come on, bro.
Jude. I'm tripping.
I
I'm
was
tripping.
like, wow,
No,
man.
definitely
Come
Jude.
on,
I'm
bro.
tripping.
He's their best.
He's their best
midfielder.
midfielder for sure.
top 10 right now in the world.
For sure, he's a baller.
He's a true definition.
That's what I'm saying. So put Jude and motherfucking Ruben together. Let Mason be in the hole and run
Ruben
around.
He's not it, man.
You're not feeling Ruben.
No, man.
I mean, you can't name me another English midfielder though that would be better in that spot.
Loftus-Cheek.
Oh, that's his.
Yeah.
That's his.
No,
I mean,
You're like, who the fuck?
I was like, Ruben.
I'll put
Diaz?
I'll put Grealish over him.
But Grealish is kind of an attacking player. Foden's not a midfielder either. These are
the
both.
way England plays, they only play with like one.
Dog, I don't know how England plays. That's their fucking problem.
Hey, as long as Reece James plays, bro.
Yeah, but he's out of the World Cup too. Add him to the list of players injured and out of the World Cup.
Okay, England's not gonna do anything anyway.
There's going to be one more big announcement of someone missing the World Cup.
Yeah, man.
Who do you think? Who do you know?
I don't know, but I'm just saying there's definitely someone that
I hope
we're
it's
going to
not
be
on
like,
France. I hope it's not like.
Nah, I'm praying. That's why
pray Ronaldo
I wasn't
to
mad
chill.
Ronaldo wasn't playing. I'm like, yo, just chill.
Yeah.
Wait.
He don't want to play, you fine. Don't stay angry and play that shit out in the World Cup.
Yeah. Speaking of Cristiano, does he need to go somewhere?
He needs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like even now, after you see it now, Ten Hag's playing him a little bit more.
He should be starting right now, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like we said last week,
West
right?
Ham, but
like we said last week,
bro.
you have to choose between Rashford and Sancho.
Yeah.
Both of them can't play.
Yeah, they can't. They can't put Ronaldo on the field. But I'm saying like after the World Cup, say Ronaldo wins the World Cup.
He's out.
Say it's January.
He's out.
No, he's in.
Or say they lose the World Cup. It doesn't matter.
He's out.
He's out. And where's he going? Italy, Spain?
Napoli.
He's not going back to Italy.
No.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go to Sporting.
Sporting? I can see.
Really? You think
Yeah.
he'll go-
I can see Sporting and Sport. Walter told me Flamengo's looking to buy him.
Yeah, that doesn't
He'll take
make
a pay
sense.
cut.
Why
He'll
would
take
you
a-
go to Brazil?
His sister lives in Brazil.
I would go to U.S. before I go to Brazil.
Why?
Messi apparently is
if they
going
could
to.
pay.
Did you hear Messi is going to?
Yeah, so that was the next thing. There's rumors that Messi is already in contact to go get not in January, but after this
Summer,
year.
Inter Miami?
To go to Inter Miami. I saw an interview from
I'm watching
Beckham.
every game, bro. then we can talk about MLS, man.
Well, if that's the case, I want Ronaldo to go there then.
Oof.
We need to see them play together.
Yes.
That would be something. And Neymar. They all can just join together, bro.
Neymar, y'all are giving Neymar the retirement tour, bro.
No, he's
Neymar
great.
is
No, I'm just saying, like, I want to see all three of them play together. That's all. But no, Neymar is, right now, to me, he's probably the best player in the world.
Listen to this. Like, would you go to Miami if you're Messi? Like, is that the next step? The way he's playing in Paris right now?
Messi is on a decline for sure, bro.
For sure on a decline, but it's very general. No. And it's not.
I mean, you don't want to live in Miami, bro. When you're Messi.
So, bro, listen to this real quick. Just listen to this. Listen, this
From
is
the
hilarious.
moment Major League Soccer
He
went
loves
to Miami,
Miami,
they were at the headlines of all the big names: Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar. I'm just curious, what is your sales pitch to one of those three players, if not all three of
Look
them?
at his smile.
And to be honest, it's not a difficult pitch. You know, you just say Miami and they're like,
That's it.
okay.
Miami is back.
Dude, like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, tax-free, perfect weather.
Yeah.
You've won everything.
You're literally, you're probably even as big or bigger than Star here in Miami.
Can you imagine him
Yeah.
in MLS? In
And you know, Messi, and you know, Miami brings in all of the islands, all of the Latin America. Like they will pack that fucking stadium. They'll probably have to build a new stadium for him.
Miami trouble.
Same with Cristiano though. Should you go to Miami? Yeah, Miami is trouble too.
No, Cristiano, I see him in like Galaxy or LAFC. He's an LA guy. He's not gonna Miami.
Nah, I can see my Ronaldo living good in Miami, bro.
He'll live good anywhere, bro.
Gino will be really living.
That man, he loved the sun, bro. Trust me.
He loves the sun, but you get enough sun out here. So.
Nah, son, that sun different over there.
Yeah.
It's hotter. He might get his tan faster.
Ooh, that Miami heat.
That tropical heat hitting different.
Tropical heat.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it. I just here's the thing. I am over the Messi versus Ronaldo phase of my life. I'm past it. I'm on to new players. So like I'm cool off of the even the thought process of them meeting possibly in the World Cup final.
That would be nice.
Cool story, but I'd rather see France play Brazil, to be honest, or Portugal play Brazil. I'd rather see Brazil. I don't give a fuck who else is in there. I do want France to be in there.
Brazil is not even gonna get to a semis, bro.
Yo, I told him he's gonna watch them against Switzerland. They're losing that game.
Your boy Chaka is just going up, bro.
There's no
Granite Switzerland.
Yo, Shaqiri.
Should we line this up right now? Do you want to go ahead and put
MLS player
Shaqiri, boy.
Put some money where these jokes are.
No, I don't know. I mean, all I know is Brazil is not even get to semis, bro.
I want people. I want y'all to put your money up right now. Throw me $50 right now for this. Right
for
now.
not going to semis.
For you want to be on that too, or you want to be on Brazil beat Switzerland? I'm giving you a
no. Oh no! I already.
Come on, man.
I just said they're not getting 9 points in that group.
Okay, that is what he said.
Switzerland.
But go back to semis. I like the semis. Brazil getting to the semifinals.
They would because they would have to get through Portugal.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
You heard it here. It's on this podcast. We got money on the line. They're saying Brazil is not getting to the semifinals.
Definitely not.
I'm saying they're both wrong.
You guys,
we shall see. Less than 2 months away, you will see the answers to this.
You will be there.
You will, and I will be there.
You will be there.
And I will be live.
I can't wait till he come back and be like, yo.
Pay up.
We gonna have a watching party, yo, Matt. Before the party here,
man.
One thing I wanted to talk about. We talked about it briefly last week's podcast, but I've seen a couple more headlines again, and it's about this Ukrainian petition to push Iran out of the World Cup.
That's right.
For their support of Russia in the wars and what they're doing in their own home country.
Right. Yeah.
It kind of splits my mind personally, because half of me is like, yeah, like fuck them, they're doing evil, but there's another side of this, which is whatever they feel like they're doing for a purpose. And should politics affect how football is played, which is you play qualifying matches, you get into a tournament, you play the tournament. Should this be affecting that? Especially because Iran is not directly in the war. They're supporting it. They're supporting it on sides that most popular.
Well, I mean, there's a lot going on in Iran itself right now. You know, with the women's rights and all of that. There's a lot of protests and all. So, I mean, I don't think politics and football or soccer should be mixed. You know, I think. You'd leave Iran in the World Cup. I mean, there was wars happening all the time, and then World Cup plays, wars will stop. You play the game, and then you continue the war. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, Ivory Coast had a lot going on too. Ivory Coast had huge wars going on. And next thing you know, they're in the World Cup. Yep. It gives time for the people to enjoy something, bring peace. I mean, you stop wars. Drogba ended his Civil War, technically. Speaking of a legend, shout out to Drogba. Shout out Drogba. That guy's a legend. I'm gonna do an expose on that soon too. Very soon. About that. So maybe Iran being in this World Cup could help this. That they can unify the people. Yeah. I mean, and then how can you choose who replaces them? Like, what, Italy goes because they won the Euros? They want to put Ukraine in this bitch. Chill. It should be Italy. Italy can't have a pass like that. Italy, if Italy promises to play at least 4 black players, then I would let them come in. Bring in Balotelli, play. He had a nice goal. Moise Keane, play. Yeah, play them all. But anyway, back to the fact at hand is that like you said, and there's arguments across the world where it's like America has done some dirt shit, you know, like America's occupied Middle Eastern countries for multiple World Cups, but nobody says anything to them about them, whatever. So yeah, should that even be involved in decision makings for this world sport, for this world game? You know, it's hard to say. I mean, it's a very split. You know, that's the issue. Quite frankly, they don't support women's rights in the Middle East. Period. They don't support women's rights in Qatar, where the World Cup's being hosted. That was FIFA just. Yeah, FIFA's. Was that a Sepp Blatter thing, or was that after? No, Sepp Blatter for sure. Platini too, man. Both of them. Man, they'd be making money, boy. Man. I mean, Qatar. Listen, they brought the World Cup to Africa, so I'm not mad at them. Like they got their pockets filled. Yeah, Qatar is. Exactly. Yo, just give me a little money. I can help you. We got projects to do. It's all good. We have the World Cup here after that. Yes, and then we got World Cup in America, and we know that was corrupt. No, I'm just. Yeah, but I agree with you. I think it's a tough thing, but you know, it's tough to even say so blatantly because it's so layered. But yeah, like if you make it too much about, you know, the political landscape, then you can really get kind of pulled away from it. And for sure. Yeah, it's hard to split them. You know. Yeah. Choose a side. It's kind of hard. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. The teams, I feel like sports unify people in a way. Agree, 100%. A lot's been going on in this world this year, so honestly, the World Cup being at this time is actually kind of perfect. Probably great. Now,
hopefully it could change.
And a lot of people keep telling me like this is going to be the worst World Cup ever. That's what the energy they're pushing out. And I'm saying the same thing. How, if anything, this is going to be.
They said that about South Africa.
Yeah, they
said
did.
That about
South Africa was lit.
When it was in Korea and Japan. They say it every year.
Yeah,
the only time they didn't say it was when it was in Germany or Brazil.
Germany or Brazil.
And because Brazil is Brazil and Germany's, but
Brazil was lit. Brazil was lit. But I would have loved to go to South Africa.
World Cup is always lit.
World Cup is lit. And that's what I'm saying.
Man, like,
half the world is tuning into this shit. Like
this year, like if you look through the groups, they're all kind of even.
Yeah, I mean, there's no. There's we have a top 5 of favorites, but there are no clear like this team is running away with it.
You never know.
Like,
I mean,
this year could be one year that someone that out of the 5 teams that have won it
on some like Croatia, Iceland type, like just some random team.
We spoke about it a little earlier. I was like, Senegal's a sleeper team. Bro.
Yeah, Senegal. Yo, let Senegal get to the World Cup final, bro. That would be nuts.
I don't know if that'll happen, but I know they're a sleeper. They're going to quarters.
Yeah.
Them and Brazil will finish the same level, bro. Quarters, bro, right? Quarters? That's what I said. Let's go. Let's go.
Before we get out of here, I got a couple questions for you guys. I'm going to start with you, Cam.
Yo.
Since you're the Dortmund fan.
Let's go.
This is a game I want to call Would You Rather on EPB right here. Would you rather, if you were to take a striker back in their prime, would you rather take Haaland back or Lewandowski back?
In their prime?
In their prime. And we don't even know what Haaland's prime is.
That's what I was going to say. What's his prime? So
what the best you've seen so far, which is right now. For real. Ooh, a harder question than I thought, huh? Yeah. Wow.
I'd say Haaland, bro.
Ooh, he likes the young calf.
That's the thing.
The old bull.
Haaland is just different than Lewandowski. Lewandowski is great. I don't know, but it's hard to say. It's really. I mean, I don't know what's Haaland's prime. Do you think this is his prime right now? I don't think this is his prime yet.
I mean, I think this is his prime personally, but I don't think he's doing more than what you're going to see from him now. But we'll see.
Score 40.
People are giving him Ibrahimovic compare. Let me run that back. Would you rather have Ibrahimovic? And this is a completely different question, but Ibrahimovic or Haaland?
Oh, Ibrahimovic, come on, man. That's not Zlatan, bro.
Ibrahimovic is a black belt. Bro, the man actually stuff he does in the air.
Zlatan's different, bro. People forget.
What he does at his height.
Yes.
Dude, Zlatan is different.
His foot skill is Haaland will never have that foot skill.
Did you see him in Ajax and in Inter and AC, bro? He in Juve, he was, bro.
He's an athlete.
Yeah, he's an athlete. That goes on the list. We had a list of, we kind of have like a running list of docs you need to watch in the soccer realm if you're a good fan. Zlatan is probably top 2 for me. His doc.
I've seen it. It's great.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
So if you haven't checked that out, you definitely got to check out that.
For sure.
Have you watched Captains?
No. What is that one?
Oh, that's a new one. Yeah, that's on Netflix. It's about leading their team to the World Cup.
Okay.
So it's Modric, it's Thiago Silva, right?
Ooh.
And then I can't remember the other
one more.
And they're following these players and
it's actually really good.
New doc alert. I'm watching that tonight.
It's actually really good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Yikes. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
This or that.
All right.
Would you rather have Jadon Sancho or Luis Nani?
Ooh, that's an easy one for me.
I'm going Nani.
Yeah, of course. Nani's a legend, bro.
Nani is a legend, bro. I mean, I'm talking about for Man U, like.
Oh, I mean, Sanchez hasn't done anything for Man U yet.
Yeah, but Nani didn't really do much for Man U either.
I'm going Nani. Nani ended his career when he stole Ronaldo's best goal ever.
When he rolled the PK and chipped it, and Nani stole that shit.
Oh my god!
But you would still rather have Nani.
Nani was great, bro.
Yeah,
he's electrifying. I mean,
Nani crosses the ball, bro.
That's true. Nani was a true leader.
Cuts in.
And he flips when he scores a goal, bro.
He flips when he scores. You're right. And I can't say he didn't do nothing for Man United, but
he was great, bro.
He did what he did.
But I'll choose Quaresma over Nani, though.
Ooh.
Quaresma.
Best friends.
Quaresma, low-key in Barca. I saw him play in LA. Talk about skill. Quaresma, bro. I saw him play. This was like years ago when he was in Barca, bro.
Yeah. Ronaldo would say Quaresma is more skilled than
Quaresma was first, and then Ronaldo came after. He was a little older.
Yeah.
So Quaresma was insane, bro.
That's skill.
It's just coaches
didn't
really let him
loves
play,
it.
man.
This guy loves it.
Oh man, I can go. Even though he scored against my team.
So whose foot skill would you rather have? Quaresma?
Oh yeah.
Neymar.
Foot skill? I don't know.
Football skill, whatever. Skill.
Yeah, I mean,
I just threw Neymar out there because he's my top.
Quaresma's. I say Quaresma too.
You say Quaresma?
I mean, I'd say Ronaldinho over both of them.
Now I can't. Of course,
But no, Quaresma
was close. I actually think I would rather have Neymar than Ronaldinho, and I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm about to leave right now, man. Whoa.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Whoa.
This is the only reason that I would rather have because
I can't believe I just heard this.
Dog, if you think about Neymar's career.
Oh my god.
All right, and I'm gonna get too fanboy on you, but Ronaldinho did this stuff for fun and it was natural to him. Neymar had a lot more pressure on him from so early.
Oh my god!
Still.
What is he talking about, bro?
What pressure?
We're skipping.
No.
He's had the cameras on him since
you gotta
16,
take it back.
And you can go to YouTube right now and you will see.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
You gotta cut that clip out.
No, I'm not cutting that out. You heard it here first. If I were to like Michael, what is that Space Jam? Soak somebody's skill set up. I would probably take Neymar's skills over Ronaldinho's.
Oh my god!
You heard it here,
man. Ronaldinho, and you can't even put him in the same sentence, bro. Ronaldinho is a legend.
I can.
Neymar hasn't done anything yet.
Neymar scored more goals than Ronaldinho for Brazil.
It's not about scoring goals, bro.
It is when you're a number 10 for Brazil, bro.
That's because Ronaldinho was just pitching it like this.
He was to Ronaldo, and that's what I'm saying. Neymar don't got a Ronaldo on his team, and he's still doing it. But and I'm not saying Neymar over Dino. Listen to me. I'm just saying the skill set I would rather have.
Skill set?
Yes.
Ronaldinho had a standing ovation in
That's not skill set. That is a beautiful game that he played very well.
He made the game look so easy.
He made, as a Madrid fan.
That's the exact.
As a Madrid fan.
Yes.
He made Madrid look stupid.
I would tell you right now, Madrid fans loved him.
Oh, for sure. Bro, everybody loves Neymar.
They hated Neymar.
Everybody loves Neymar. Yeah, nobody loves Neymar. And obviously
no, but I mean, Neymar has absolute insane skill. But he's not Ronaldinho. Let's get that. Ronaldinho's free kicks are better, for sure.
Free kicks are.
He has better step overs. He has better snake. He has better everything. Neymar maybe has more speed. That's it. Ronaldinho was stronger. He had a. Bro, no. And here's the thing, Ronaldinho would party the night before till like 6 a.m. Then he would show up and score 3 on you.
Neymar's doing the same shit. Neymar and Ronald
Neymar be limping.
cut from the same crop. Yeah, he is gaming. He's playing poker with his boys. Yo, he has that same entourage.
He'd be playing poker. He'd be playing poker. No, you can't compare them two, man. Come on, man.
The skill set you can compare. It's like the top that Brazil's ever seen. There's Robinho.
Robinho, I think skill set. Robinho, I think is better than Neymar. Skill set.
I can't. I think Robinho was definitely there.
Robinho was first. Then Neymar came after.
Robinho was supposed to be.
Okay, fine.
And the jury's still out because Neymar's got a lot to do, but he's got a world.
So I can respect what you just.
But you know, like skill set, Ronaldinho and Ronaldo, the R9.
Yeah.
That's something that you can compare, maybe.
You can't because R9 versus Ronaldinho. R9 who did it because he is the shit versus Ronaldinho who did it for fun. Those are two different skill sets to me anyway.
Fun. He did it because it worked.
No, he did it because it worked for 2 years. But the rest of his whole career was for fun, bro. You have to think about it. R9 was not just having fun. R9 had fun because he was scoring goals. Like he had a mission.
In those 2-3 years span,
it was the best soccer you've ever seen. I agree.
That's why you can't put Neymar with him. Neymar, this has been his prime, his last 2-3 years, right?
Yes.
So is his 2-3 years better than Ronaldinho's?
No, not 2-3 years. Neymar's been in his prime for the last decade. Okay. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, though?
Decade.
You see what I'm saying? What? Bro, he joined Barca in 2015. Okay. That's 7 years ago.
He hasn't done much in PSG.
He got to a Champions League final. He scored more goals.
Mbappe fucked that Champions League final.
Mbappe definitely fucked that Champions League final up.
He should be.
Neymar was balling that year.
He should be a champion right now.
But again, I'm on Neymar's jock a little bit too much. But I will say I stand and I have always been. I don't actually have a player. I grew up trying to play like Ronaldo, like R9.
Of course,
that was my. That was my base. But it was also just like.
I can see that when he's on top of the 18.
Hey, one step over and shoot.
In the midfield, nigga, you Neymar.
In the middle of the park, I do take a lot from Ronaldinho and Neymar.
No,
it's
these
all
guys,
it's
right
been
now,
YouTube.
you'd be playing like Heskey, bro.
No, boy, stop it. You see how disrespectful this man is? How many assists I've given this man, and he's still disrespectful?
Hey, Heskey's great, bro.
Nah, get out of here.
This man violated these Nigerians.
No, man.
The ball started, right? Straight off kickoff.
Yo, I gotta bring up fucking camera.
These Nigerians keep charging like that.
Literally charged me.
He rainbow these.
You already know my signature move.
1, 2,
No, Matt's got some bangers, bro.
My signature move
The little
is
step
rainbow over. Oh yeah, the step over is also my signature.
Oh, rainbow,
move.
bro. He's
But
on
you know my
he's on
rainbow.
rainbow quite often, bro.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah,
He did it in the corner. I remember he did it in the corner, but he did a rainbow. It's like this.
Bro, I'm like, yo.
they're my moves.
1, 2, banger upper 90.
Yeah.
I've seen him score some bangers, yeah.
It was so bad. The other Nigerians started singing.
Oh, you know.
See, but I don't have a player that emulates that. That is like literally mashing Ronaldo, Drogba. That is my guy.
That's actually what I say on my phone. It's Matt Drogba.
Really?
It does.
That's always what I say. I started saying Lukaku because I felt like I was more size.
disrespect yourself.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna diss myself.
No, come on, man. Drogba.
After what you did, Lukaku, I still love
a lefty,
you.
so you're righty. So
yeah,
I mean,
Drogba
was
Drogba's that guy.
Drogba's that guy.
Well, look, we got to get out of here, but I got this one last question for you guys on the who would you rather, and it's not who would you rather, it's would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather watch a World Cup final between your two favorite teams, or would you rather play in a World Cup final?
Oh, play.
Interesting. It was that easy, huh?
I mean, who wouldn't want to play?
Who wouldn't want to play? No. Let me give you this caveat. At your current skill level, would you rather play in a World Cup final? You still be on the field if you're just getting run amok,
bro. I know I'm gonna be doing one step over on someone.
I'm gonna get my rainbow off. I don't give a fuck where you.
I know you know I'm cutting to my left and I'm gonna rip it. It might go to the bleachers, bro, but I'm definitely gonna cut it.
Make it happen.
I love to pass in real life, so the fact that I know people on the pitch can receive the passes,
take the ball. That's real.
That's true.
I know
That's
I'm
real.
good.
Yeah.
Because I hate playing with some people.
What if you get subbed off, like, unfortunately, in the 20th minute? Would you still rather play in a World Cup final?
Put that in your CV, man. You playing a World Cup
That's
final,
crazy.
man.
You're right. You're right.
And
That's not a hard question.
No one actually.
When you get subbed off, not the bleachers.
I mean, no one.
You're right.
Not many players have had the chance to even be in a World Cup.
In a World Cup.
Facts. And now you're saying World Cup finals?
Facts.
Ooh, man.
Shout out George Bell.
You would have just said play for any international game or watch World Cup final. I'm an international game, bro.
Yeah.
Just to play a national team?
Yeah.
Bro, like, can you imagine you playing for Portugal national team?
I think I would play for Ghana.
Or Ghana, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like.
I would play for Ghana.
Yeah, or Ghana. Just saying, like, you for you.
You're
like,
right. I would much, but it's because we got players on, and I'm gonna ask this
Yeah.
question to everyone who comes on the podcast from now on, because it is an interesting thought process. Players' mentality versus like,
everyone's
fans'
gonna say and
mentality.
play for sure.
You think so? Everyone. We'll see. We gotta. I appreciate you coming through, my boy.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me, man.
We here.
Yeah, appreciate for having me again, man. It's been a classic, man.
Another one.
This was what, like 2017?
Yeah, this have been some years, bro. So make sure
next time it can't be this long.
Make sure you come back. Listen, make sure you come back within the next month. You coming back next month? We got World Cup stuff to do, baby. We got a lot going on.
When are you going, by the way?
I leave November 22nd, so I leave literally in 3.5 weeks. We are going. We are almost there.
Can't believe
I
it.
feel like we should have like five of us. Let's all do a bracket.
Let's do it. Yeah, no, we'll definitely like we did Champions League bracket.
Definitely do a World Cup bracket.
We got to do a World Cup bracket.
Leave it here so no one touches.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh
we'll
yes.
definitely say Brazil not in the semis, bro.
We already got that money riding.
Right, man.
Well, shoot, I appreciate y'all tapping in with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, find us on YouTube, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your stuff. It's EPB Podcast, a part of the Eat, Pray, Ball Network. It's your boy Matt, and we are out of here. We'll see you next week.